So we're back with our day 1 coverage of 7th World Rush to win Duel Links. This time round we've got Gavin, so gets to go through his brand new cards, gate drop skills, that kind of thing, and hopefully he follows on from Luke and has some new cards in his level ups. That'd be cool. But let's see. So first of all, we've got more copies of Masaki, of the Wolfang, we've got Silver Fang, we've got the Vishwa Randy, we've got Red Medicine. These are fine, irrelevant. We've got a vanilla Urashima the Hermit, a level 6, 0 attack, 2k defense. Okay, I think there might be a skill for this, so we might have to see if that skill makes this work somehow. That'd be cool if we can make a vanilla deck work. We've then got Blue Falcon Tengu, who again I believe has a skill, so this might not be all that bad. And then we've got Zur, Bonded Bowing. Change one level 7 attack mode warrior type you control when you filter defense mode to draw one card. Now does this doesn't get around the Yamruda thing, right? Because Yamruda want to go from defense mode to attack mode. So I'm not too sure how good this will be. I have seen this card see play before though, so I'm trying to think back as to where it's used in the Yamruda warrior deck. But we'll have to find out, right? It's not an awful card by any means. But let's go to his level up cards. First of all is a copy of the Blue Falcon Tengu, of course a nice reprint. Then we've got another copy of the Hermit, another reprint. We've got a copy of the Bonded Bowing, another reprint. We've got another copy of the Blue Falcon Tengu, and a copy of the Hermit, and a copy of it's a Yuga. So we went from Yuga having all reprints to Luke at least bringing the Tri-Drago with, you know, a new card, to then Gavin, who has all reprints again. So does this mean everything kind of clutches on Roman to give us some cool new exclusive cards for a Psychic deck? We'll find out. Then for his skill, his cool skill here, we have got Starter Deal. Can be activated if your opponent has a level 7 high monster on their field and you have a face-up level 3 normal monster with 1000 attack points for defense, or a level 1 monster with 0 attack for defense. Return one card you add to the deck and draw one card. I believe this turns the wind spellcaster, right, that Yuga uses, into a Mystic Dealer. So I guess that's kind of cool. That it's also not on Yuga, which again is a bit baffling, but this might be, it's a bit too specific, you know? If we've got a whole deck full of this low stat monster thing, then sure, but I feel like it's a bit too specific to actually be good. Who knows? Then on to his actual skills, we've got Rush on Yamurula, of course, adding the Yamurula and the Kimurula to your deck. Now, again, the big thing with this is you can't play level 6 higher effect monsters, meaning that this is useless aside from just trialing out these cards and seeing, do I like this card or not? If you do, go invest in the box. If not, then don't bother. This is fine. This card might be cool. If we can make it work, right? Attacking directly could be fun. Then we've got Attack Mode, talked about one already. We've got the Blue Falcon Formation, which can be used if you have at least 6 level 5 or higher normal monsters with 40 or more defense in your deck, and it contains no level 4 monsters other than Winged Beast, Fairies, or Warriors. So it does, of course, work with the Gate Drop, right? With this boy here, which is cool. Can be used during the turn you have summoned a level 4 higher normal monster with 1300 more attack points or 14 more defense points, which is that guy. One face of monster opponent's out of the field, lose 800 attack or defense at the end of the turn. Ooh. Okay, so Vanilla Beatdown could actually be kind of useful in this deck with a skill. Huh. That's actually not awful. Now again, it does require to play Warriors and Winged Beasts and Fairies, so you can't splash in your Dark Sorcerers or your Dragorites, right? It is a bit limited, but I could kind of see it, right? A Vanilla Beatdown deck with Yamurula in it, it could be kind of fun. Then we've got the Dark Arts of Celerity, bit of a weird name, but sure. This skill can be used to the only monsters with 1400 more attack points in your deck of Warriors, and can be used during the turn you've summoned a level 6 or higher Dark Earth War Attribute Warrior. Change one type of monster opponent controls to defense mode. This, of course, is good because you have cards like the SR Piercer. In the main box, you've of course got your guy here, who can attack directly when there's all defense mode monsters on your opponent's side of the field, so getting one more in defense mode can actually be really useful. So, again, not a terrible skill. Then we've got the Determined Draw of Kimurula. Can be activated before your normal draw turn from onwards if there's no monster on your field. One of the cards from your normal draw turn will be Kimurula. Return all cards on your field to your deck during the end phase of your turn, and your life become 100. What the? Wait, you've got to OTK. This skill is basically saying, hey, if you're in a position to do it, you've got to slap them in the face, OTK, and hope that the cards you draw can summon this boy out, because if you can't, then you're kind of lost. So that's a really cool skill in concept, so we'll have to see if we can make this work. Could be kind of fun. Then we've got the Gravity Draw, so that's the Earth Destiny Draw. We've got Power of Determination. This is the Urashima the Hermit one. Okay, so there is a requirement on it to be playing basically warriors, fairies, or winged beasts, which is fine. One face up level 1 or level 6 normal with 0 attack points gains attack equal to its defense points at the end of the turn, and if it's a Hiroshima, he gains 800 more. So he becomes 28, and it's a non-once per duel skill. So the cool thing, Rushdle, right, is most of their skills are once per turn. Okay, so they're going for Gavin for either the warrior or vanilla beatdown strategy times whatever concoction you could think of, right? Could be cool. It could be cool. I don't think I was the candle to things like the Seventh Road one or the Voltcunder one, but this is cool. I'm quite digging these skills, honestly. Then we've got Set Seal of the Ancients, which sets the Seal of the Ancients, which is not a very good card at all. Pay 1,000, look at all the opponent's cards, like, no, not very good. We've got Splash Draw for Waters and Tornado Draw for Winds. So overall, Gavin is a bit of a mixed bag, right? Again, the same as Yuga, being a Wave Prince is not great, but skill-wise, I think they're quite unique, and I'm excited to try some of them out. So overall, I guess happy enough for Gavin, and it all comes down to Roman Cassidy, who I think is going to knock it out of the park, right? We know one of her skills already, we know some of her cards, and I think she's going to be a big hit, no pun intended, when we get to her. I'll see you on the next Duel Links video, see you then.